Hello, hi everyone. Good afternoon. So, how is everyone doing? So, welcome all to the webinar for Newgen. My name is Mohammad Saad Baig. We are organizing this webinar from the perspective of ActiveScript. Newgen ActiveScript is a new on-cloud SaaS-based solution of Newgen, which helps you automate your document-centric process. Now, I have with me Miss Aida from
Hi.
Trisilco.
Hello. Hi,
It's our business
everybody.
partner based here, as well as Mr. Anshul, who is the account manager with me, and he handles the region of APAC. So I have made Aida the presenter. She can present the solution forward to you, and then we can take this forward. Over to you, Aida. Thank you very much.
Hi, everybody. Can you guys see me?
Yes, you are visible, Aida.
Okay, kejap. Wait now. Okay. So Saad, have you given me the access? Can I just share? Sorry, I cannot hear you.
You are the presenter. You can share your screen.
Okay, sure. I'm just gonna show my screen. Okay. I'll have to minimize this. Okay. Let me check on this. Okay. Right. Is it working, everybody? Okay. Can you guys see? Okay. How do I undo this one?
Yes,
I just can.
Yeah.
I can just click this one, right?
Yeah, it's fine. You can continue.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put this thing below lah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So hi everybody. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. So automate your document-centric processes with Newgen's ActiveScript. So my name is Aida, and I'm the sales representative at Trisilco. So not to forget again, today we have Newgen, our global partner from from India. So Mr. Anshul and Mr. Mohammad will be coming representative from Newgen. So again, it is really great that I can see everybody coming from different kind of industry. We have from financial institution, we do also have from IT and recruitment. Okay. So just a little housekeeping before we get started. So please make sure that everyone is on mute so that there is no distraction during the presentation. And if you guys have any question, feel free to put it into the chat box. So we're going to have to bring it up towards the end of the session, which is Q&A session. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Trisilco. So we are expert in regulatory reporting, which cover banking compliance for a majority of financial institutions in Malaysia. So we have our own IP and source code, and we have also 20 year plus of trusted partnership to banking financial institution. And we have also talented, dynamic, and responsive team with a very deep industry knowledge. So our current suite of solution, they have two main, which is universal, more focuses on back end, which is involved in data transformation, regulatory reporting, and data quality framework. While for synthesis is more on front end, which is more involved in bureau gateway, host integration, and business group. So we have also our new tech, which is our global partnership, Newgen, Actico, and Thinkilander. As we all know, Newgen is providing a unified digital transformation platform. And then Newgen being recognized for the low-code application platform to develop and actually deploy a very complex business application on the cloud. So a little bit more about Newgen. They have 550 plus active customers all around 72 countries, and it covers 17 verticals of business, such as banking, insurance, and enterprise. And as you all know, Newgen has been verified by the global analyst firm, which is Gartner and Forrester. As we can see in the slide, they have been verified as visionary in the Magic Quadrant and niche player in Magic Quadrant for low-code application platform. While in Forrester, he's been performed as a strong performer in ECM content platform Wave and strong performer in digital process automation. Okay, and then I would love to speak more about our product and understand more about your organization. So why not we just let's connect to each other after the webinar. So let's get back to our main tentative today. As we all aware, this pandemic has disrupted business globally, and document-centric are the worst hit. Enterprises need to really act too fast to restore these manual and partially automated processes. So today, our guest speaker, Mr. Saad, will be explaining on how you can actually automate your document-centric processes with Newgen ActiveScript. Also, he will also share interesting real-life case study. We'll also share the real-life case study about end-to-end automation of document-centric processes with ActiveScript. So before I pass the floor, make sure you guys in the mute mode, and if you have any questions, feel free to post in the chat box. So without further ado, I'll pass the floor to Mr. Saad. Okay.
Thank you very much, Aida. I'm making the Anshul presenter for this. Anshul will be presenting the presentation, and moving ahead, I'll give the demonstration of the entire solution to the panel. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
Anshul, you are on mute.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is. Please go.
Great. Thanks for the confirmation. So thanks for joining the webinar, and we really appreciate you get time. You can get your hard time to attend this webinar. So my name is Anshul. I'm the key account manager in Newgen, and I'm managing the territory of Malaysia and Singapore. And Trisilco is one of the value-added partner in Malaysia region. So today I'm going to cover OmniDocs ActiveScript, how ActiveScript will help you in your organization. So OmniDocs ActiveScript is the new solution which Newgen has launched in the market, and this is a Microsoft Azure-based solution. In this solution, we created multiple processes and created multiple processes.
Anshul, yeah.
So the whole idea of ActiveScript was that, when this pandemic and calamity things happen, the business continuity hits a most. So we realized that the digital automation is always a priority, but the urgency to do this was always missing. So in many cases, operational processes are still partially automated, or in many cases, they are still manual. So in this pandemic and calamity, employees are afraid and fear being associated with touching the documents. So we realized that the documents are not moving, and documents are not moving, and the major challenges was with the operational start getting impacted, and they are still getting impacted in so many organizations where the document-centric processes are the worst hit. So the document-centric processes means any process where documents are involved, whether it is an invoice management system, where there is any bank account operations, account opening process. So the whole idea of OmniDocs ActiveScript was that both employees and document can be virtual and employees can work on it. So we have 100+ document-centric process. We have go live 2 to 3 weeks, and with the help of ActiveScript, you can achieve your strategic goal. So here I am giving example of customer loan approval, where a customer can apply for a loan via using email or a portal, or the customer can physically walk into the branch where he can submit their document to the front office executive, where the front office executive of the bank will scan the document via using OmniScan, which is a Newgen product, which is coming along with ActiveScript, or the front office executive can upload the document in Omni process via using email connector or email add-in, which is again coming with ActiveScript. So once the document are input into Omni process, then the document, the application will be assigned to the bank executive, where bank executive can verify the document, and then after he will process the application to the credit officer. So where credit officer again have the facility to check the document, and as per the document type he can approve or reject the document. In case if there is any discrepancy on the document, then that time the credit officer have the functionality to hold the application. So once the document is approved, the application is approved, then the application goes to the center repository of the ActiveScript, which is running on the backend of document management system, where the bank can get the document any point of time when there is any requirement to work again on that application. So with the help of ActiveScript, again your organization will achieve their strategic goal. Now here we are taking example of the portal, which is again customized as per the bank requirement or the organization requirement, I can say. So here I'm taking example of a home loan. So where a customer can apply for home loan via using a portal, which is a dedicated portal, again which is coming with ActiveScript, where the customer can upload the application with the help of a portal, where once you started the process, so you can customize it as per your need, where in the left hand side you can here you can see you can add the document which is necessary, which is required for processing a application. Let's say it's a home loan. So in my case, the applicant has had to submit some critical document like their PAN card, Aadhaar card, and their other important document. And in right hand side, the applicant can furnish their basic detail like their first name, their second last name, then mobile number and email ID, which can help to meet the metadata parameters. Then once the applicant submit their application, then the applicant will get a auto-generated tracking ID number, which is having a alphanumeric code, and with the help of alphanumeric code, the applicant can check their application status any point of time, means that the application is approved or not, or the application is rejected, or if there is any document which he need to be upload once again. So now the ActiveScript is coming with one more powerful application, which is a mobile application. So basically this mobile application is helpful for the top management of a bank, or I can say the CXO level of the bank, where or the organization, where let's say if the senior organization is traveling from one location to another location, and then that time there is an important critical document which has to be verified the senior management. So then that time the senior management will access the application via using mobile application. This mobile application is again compatible with Android and iOS platform. So he can just log in into the application. He can see the status of the application, and as per the application thing, he can approve, reject, hold the application, or if he want to nourish any note on the application, then that time he can do that. Or in case if the senior management required any confirmation, or he required any new document from the applicant side, then that time he can trigger a mail with the help of mobile application as well. And then after he can authorize the application, and he can proceed it further. So with the help of this, again the mobile application, the organization are achieving their strategic goal. So now coming to the hundreds of ActiveScript of different use cases. So ActiveScript is coming with 100 plus use cases, which is helpful for banking and financial institute, for the trade finance, for the life insurance, for the investment banking, for the corporate functions, for the small manufacturing units, and all these application or processes are reviewed by a subject matter expert. So now coming to the some key takeaways of ActiveScript. So ActiveScripts help you to maintain your business continuity by automating all your operations. As you know, this is a cloud-based application, so the operation activity is not hampered. So you can start with a very low cost. Here now it is also taking care of your infra cost as solution managed. As you know, you don't need to pay any ATS and AMC cost because the solution is hosted on cloud. You can go live in 2 to 3 weeks time. Then you can pick one application or 100 of 10 application in the same cost. And the ActiveScript is coming with a solid backbone of OmniDocs, which is a DMS solution of Newgen. Again, you are getting Outlook connector, so you can push the application from your Outlook to process it further. Then, as I told you, the ActiveScript is coming with a dedicated portal and the mobile application. And with the help of this, you can, with the help of this solution, you can achieve your strategic call, because all this solution again is reviewed by a subject matter expert. So thank you everyone. If you have any query, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we can move forward for demo. Or you can write your question in the chat box as well.
Thank you very much, Anshul, for the elaborate presentation today. So meanwhile, if anyone has any query, someone has raised a question here. Is there a use case for other finance functions too? How this solution is? Okay, let's start with the first query that Himanshu has raised, then we can move forward to the demonstration part. So Himanshu has raised, is there any use case for other finance functions too? Yes, of course, Mr. Joshi here. So we have multiple use cases for finance functions, like you can start with account opening process, or you can move ahead towards the loan origination, loan disbursement process, which all the bank processes which are linear in nature and which requires a paper incentive processes can be automated using our solution. You can easily do that with the help of ActiveScript. You can have a credit card loan application or credit card application process, any other process you can do it. Now, Suraj Kumar has asked that how this solution is different from OmniDocs. Yeah, so Suraj, good question here. So this solution, ActiveScript, is built over OmniDocs solution. So what happened is that you can consider as the OmniDocs the backbone of this solution, and over which we have tried to build this ActiveScript solution. So ActiveScript has multiple features which are not available in OmniDocs. Let's take an example of our dedicated portal, which is configurable in nature. It's not a part of OmniDocs. Or take a part of a mobile application, which helps you automate the processes, and you can access them by business on the go, which is not present in OmniDocs. In addition to this, some other features like 111 processes or the various work steps that you get in ActiveScript are some of the additional features. So OmniDocs is the basic platform here over which we have built our ActiveScript solution. Suraj Kumar also asked, it means ready to deploy and use. Exactly the term that we are using here. It's a SaaS-based offering from Newgen, which is readily deployable. You can deploy it within 2 to 3 weeks with the existing solutions that you have. In addition to this, the SaaS-based offerings is hosted on cloud, so that you don't have to procure any infrastructure or have to go through the hefty process of training your resources, etc. It's a very cost-effective solution which comes in deployable format, and you can easily do all the types of operations once you pay for the solution, and you are good to go with this. I hope I have answered all the question. No. So Kumar, no, this solution is not available on premise, because you see this is the special cloud offering bundled from Newgen end, which is hosted on Microsoft Azure cloud. So this is bundle offering is available on cloud. Moving ahead, we can consider the operation of on premise as well. Thank you for the questions, and you're welcome for that. Okay, so I think we can move ahead with the demonstration part here. I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. So let's just assume that Mohammad Saad Baig is one of the prospect customer for Trisilco Bank. Now he wants to apply for the loan for Trisilco, and he has sent the loan application, filled loan application form, which can be either downloaded from the website of Trisilco, or he can get the physical form from any branch of Trisilco. Now Mohammad Saad Baig has sent this form in the form of an email attachment. There are many other options, as Anshul has told you, in terms of multiple channel intake, that the filled form can be sent directly either to the bank branch, where the bank branch can actually scan these documents and push them on ActiveScript. In addition to this, you can also have these solutions through the portal, where in the portal the customer can fill in the details and can proceed ahead with the loan processing. I'll explain those features later. So once this customer has sent the loan application form to you via the mail attachment, what you can do is you can directly push them from the attachment part onto ActiveScript. You can go in the cabinet, you can select the cabinet in which you want to push the document, NG Bank is it. You can enter the login credentials here. So it's a consumer loan process. I can enter the login credentials for them. Now pushing here. So you can see all these documents are getting categorized into one category by the metadata parameters that we are applying here. Once applied, all these documents will be in one category, as well as my email ID as well as the subject line of the email are being automatically fetched. Once this is done, I'll click on upload, and all these documents will be uploaded successfully onto the ActiveScript module working in the backend. So here, if you have multiple attachments onto your mail, you can easily upload them directly onto ActiveScript. Now moving ahead to the next user that we have of a verifier. So every loan process goes through multiple verifications and authentications. Am I correct? So this way, what happens is that you can easily define those users or approval levels or management managers to do the verifications and filing of those documents. I'll go to the verifier first. You can log in easily from the verifier, and you can easily see the loan processing document which has been generated by me. So this is the document which has been generated, and these are various attachments with that image. You can also see a unique alphanumeric code is being generated for this customer, which can be used by the customer for future reference or for any other purpose. He can do that. Once these documents, there's also one of the unique feature of ActiveScript, that all these documents, once getting approved or verified at each step, you can actually see or inform the customer in the form of acknowledgement emails where this application is currently pending. Now we move ahead to the other part where the verification will be done. So you see, referring to the various details on the right hand side, we can fill the form here. The SIF ID can be automatically fetched from the core banking solution. The first name of the customer can be fetched from here. The loan amount which he wants to apply to, let's just say it's 100K US dollars. The loan number can also be taken, and other verifications can also be done using our solution here. Now you can save all these data. You can refer to his application to other verification as well. Now you find out this address proof has been missing from his end. This might be due to that he forgot to have the attachment, or he was not aware of that. What you can do is, it's a very good option of ActiveScript here, that you can send an email directly to the customer. So you can see this template being already configured here, as well as the mail is fetching the details as well as reference number directly. So we are asking him to share his documents. Your address proof is missing, and please provide the missing documents. In just few seconds, he'll receive this email from our end. And let's just move on to the desk of the customer here. So you can see the customer has received this mail from my end that your address proof is missing. Kindly share the same with us. Now, what you can do is directly, you can see this acknowledgement mails are also being sent to me. The acknowledgement received or process request has been initiated, etc. Now, in response to this email, what I can do is I can respond them by replying to all. I can attach my address proof because that is being required by the bank here. And I can attach my driving license as an address proof, or any other card which I want to do that, and send it directly to the bank itself. Moving forward, on the work desk of the bank, my 2 documents are already received. As you can see, I can just go through the upload to OmniDocs feature, select the cabinet in which I want to push the documents, and upload them successfully. Meanwhile, there might be certain issue that there will be some point that you might approve this document or this file by mistake. ActiveScript has a solution for that. You can go to hold option and hold them so that you do not approve them by mistake. And press OK. So as you can see, this document will be processed and put on hold so that there is no approval. You can get this message, status is not active, work item cannot be approved. You can also check the status of hold and the reason for hold as well here. Now you see the other set of documents which I have uploaded in the form of a address proof and a driving license are in different folder. This might happen because the customer might send other different type of set of documents across different emails. So what should I do? ActiveScript also has a solution for that as well. You can go to actions part and you can click on add to existing. So here all these documents will be merged into one folder. This is one of the unique feature of ActiveScript which will help you identify the documents and categorize them under so that you can refer to them for all the documents of one customer at one place. Once it has been done, I can add a note here with my timestamp missing documents. And post them. As you can see, my username and timestamp is getting captured here as well. Now at last, once this is done, I can go and I can release this process and set the status of this process on active because all the documents have been received successfully. Going to actions part, I'll just approve this, and now you can see it has moved away from my work desk. Now coming over to the loan officer who will do the approval for this process. So we can log in from his login credentials. This is a very simple software which is accessible through your browser or through your mobile application as well. Now he can see the approve process pending on his work desk here. He can see the notes. He can refer to all the uploaded documents. Now there might be certain issue that you see here. This fellow has scanned his address proof in the form of using the software of CAM scanner, and it has been named CAM scanner because of the software automatically. With ActiveScript, you have the feature to rename the documents according to the nomenclature being used by you. In addition to this, You can also do the checklist and mapping of the documents. So CAM scanner is the address proof, DL is the ID proof, and loan application can other be proof. You can also add an expiry date if this is a passport or something. I can update these documents, and you can see very easily these documents have been renamed to address proof, and this document has been renamed to ID proof as well. Once this is done, I can, as a bank officer or a loan officer, I can add my comment, all okay, authorized, and post it here. Once this has been done, I'll go to actions and authorize it to move it on to the next work desk here. The last work desk that on ActiveScript for any user is that of a filing agent. So filing agent will file the documents in the central repository of ActiveScript, where they will be stored in our DMS solution, OmniDocs. In addition to this, what happened is that you can also fetch these documents directly from the core banking solution that you have. So these are the documents pending on my work desk. I can go through them, I can check the notes, I can like check the mapping of these documents, and at last file them to archive them successfully onto the central repository of ActiveScript. Now we'll move forward to the central repository here, where these documents are stored in metadata form parameters. So this is the consumer loan documents. I can modify them. I can do this various type of search like document search or data class search, or as well as the any folder search also. Now I can modify them according to date as well. So this is the latest document which I have received, and here are all the documents that have been received from the side of the customer. Now there are other features of the DMS available with us. You can also highlight certain data if you want to. Now there might be certain sensitive information that you want to hide, like this identity number, that can also be done, and you can save all these information. In addition to this, we have a very unique features related to our DMS solution, where you can create different documents. You can easily check out this document, upload a updated version of with a major updated version. You can also forward this document in the form of an attachment or a link. Here, and you can easily see this thing that I can also create a passcode for the external user. I can forward these documents to anyone internal or external to my organization in the format required or configured by you. You can also set in alarms and reminders for documents. Reminders can be when some person in your organization with whom you have given the rights to access these documents are accessing or editing these documents. Additionally, you can take a printout and as well as download these documents as per your requirement. So that was all from my side for this process. Now moving ahead, I'll show you how the portal works. So this is the configurable portal of ActiveScript, which can help you intake the documents directly from the customer. The hyperlink of this portal can be embedded on the bank's website, and you can push these documents using this portal as well. I'll log in, I'll go to the commercial loan part. I'll enter my details. So this form on the right hand side is configurable, as well as the list of documents on the left hand side can also be configured as per the requirement of the customer. I can submit these documents directly, and now I have an option to upload the documents of my choice, ID proof, etc., and upload them. As these documents are getting uploaded, they get pushed into ActiveScript, and a unique reference number will be generated for me in my case. I can copy this reference number, keep it to my handy with me, and track my status on day-to-day basis, apart from receiving the acknowledgement mail on regular basis from the bank automatically by ActiveScript. Now coming over to other input channel, the third and the last one, this is a scanning software of Newgen called OmniScan, wherein you can easily scan the software and scan the physical documents and push them onto ActiveScript module working in the background. You have various features of identifying, cleansing the image, etc. So that was all from my end. If you have any query, you can type in the chat box. There are many queries. So not able to hear you. I hope I was able during the entire presentation. Yes, so any plans to include OCR as an add-in to end user need not to do data entry in OmniDocs? Yes, so Suraj, we at Newgen do not have an OCR currently with us, but we integrate seamlessly with third-party OCR solutions like Tesseract, etc. So that you can easily they can automatically fetch it and push it onto the form field of OmniDocs. Any other query? Himanshu, you have any query? Anshul, you want to add something to this?
No, Saad, I think we covered all the important point here.
Okay, thank you. So I hope everyone liked the solution. I hope you have some feedback on that with ERP in terms of document view. Exactly, Himanshu. We provide a image enablement integration with our solution ActiveScript, so that you can, with your ERP or any core banking solution, you can pull the web APIs from our ActiveScript and do the image enablement and view the documents or the images of the documents using the hyperlink. So this is image enablement integration with the ERP or any core banking solution. So one of the query that he has is that this solution suitable for which department. So as Anshul has presented in a slide, this solution is available for all the departments and all type of audiences. So there are multiple departments in a bank, for example, operational department, loan department, HR department, etc., where all these solutions are applicable and all the solutions are available. So if the bank wants to start with their operational department or loan department and wants to diversify afterwards into other department, this solution is quite helpful because you can do that with the help of one solution only. There are more than 111 processes configured, and if required, this is a low code platform with accelerators in it wherein you can reconfigure or design one of your other processes as well. Thank you. You're welcome, Suraj. Thank you for great good questions. So I hope if there are no questions, we can conclude this part. So thank you everyone for your kind attention and for hearing our presentation and demonstration. We hope ActiveScript has hit you, and ActiveScript sounds a good solution for you and your organizations. And if you have any query, you can always reach out to Aida from Trisilco or to us directly, and you can pose up your queries, and we are more than happy to welcome you and give you the personalized demonstration and presentation. Aida, you want to add something to this?
Nothing on my side. It's just that if you guys have any question, feel free to like email me, because I suppose everybody the email that I've sent to everyone is there, my email information. So yeah, and so nothing more on your side, Saad?
No, nothing, everyone. So thank you everyone for the time today. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you everyone for giving your precious time.
Thank you.